For this top 3 of blenders, the goal was simple to find models that can truly handle everyday use without compromise. Whether it is making ultra-smooth smoothies, crushing frozen fruit and ice, or preparing thicker recipes like sauces and desserts. I tested these 3 blenders in real kitchen conditions, with different types of preparations to see which ones offer the best balance between power, consistency, ease of use, and long-term reliability. Whether you are looking for a versatile family blender, a high-power model for demanding tasks, or a more classic and durable option, this top 3 will help you make the right choice. In the third, I tested the NutriBullet full-size blender combo because I wanted to see if a mid-range full-size blender could really handle both single-serve smoothies and larger family batches without feeling underpowered. And from the very first blend, the 1200-watt motor showed strong performance by crushing frozen fruit ice and nuts into smooth textures with very little effort, which made daily smoothies, soups, and sauces quick and consistent. And I liked the flexibility of having both a large blender pitcher and single-serve cups, because it allowed me to switch easily between personal drinks and bigger recipes without changing appliances. And the simple control layout with 3 speeds, a pulse function, and an extract program made it easy to get good results without overthinking settings. And the easy twist extractor blade created a strong vortex that blended ingredients evenly, while the dishwasher-safe pitcher and cups made cleanup fast and convenient after each use. Now when it comes to drawbacks, the first thing I noticed is that the blender can be quite loud, especially when running at higher speeds, which may be annoying in small apartments or early mornings. And while the blending power is impressive, the plastic components do not feel as premium as higher-end glass or metal blenders, which raises some concerns about long-term durability, especially since a few users reported issues after months of heavy use. And although it handles most tasks well, it can struggle slightly with very thick nut butters or dense mixtures which require stopping and scraping to keep things moving. And the base takes up a fair amount of counter space for kitchens that are already crowded. My conclusion after testing this NutriBullet blender is that it delivers excellent blending power versatility and everyday convenience at a reasonable price, with strong results for smoothies, sauces, and meal prep. And despite its noise level and mixed durability feedback, it clearly earns its place in third position as a solid, reliable option for anyone looking to upgrade from a basic blender without paying premium prices. Secondly, I tested the Ninja Professional Plus blender because I wanted to see if stepping up in power would really make a difference for frozen drinks and large batch blending. And from the first run, the 1400 peak watt motor delivered noticeably stronger performance by crushing ice into a fine snow almost instantly, which made smoothies, frozen cocktails, and even homemade ice cream come out incredibly smooth without needing to stop and stir. And the Auto IQ presets worked well, because they combined pulsing blending and pauses automatically, which removed guesswork and gave consistent textures every time. And the 72-ounce pitcher felt ideal for family-size batches or entertaining since it handled large quantities without overflowing, while the stacked 6-blade assembly created a strong vortex that pulled ingredients down evenly. And I also appreciated that the pitcher and blades are dishwasher safe, which made cleanup quick after heavy use. Now when it comes to drawbacks, the first thing I noticed is that this blender is very loud, especially at full power, which is expected with this level of performance, but can still be disruptive in small kitchens or early mornings. And while the blending power is excellent, the plastic pitcher does not feel as premium as glass alternatives, which raises some concerns about long-term durability, especially since a few users reported cracking over time. And the size and height of the blender make it slightly inconvenient to store under low cabinets. And although the Auto IQ programs are convenient, they limit manual fine-tuning if you prefer full control over speed. My conclusion after testing this Ninja blender is that it delivers outstanding crushing power, fast, consistent results, and excellent capacity for smoothies, frozen drinks, and desserts, which makes it a strong choice for households that blend often. And despite its noise level size and mixed durability feedback, it clearly earns its place in second position for anyone who wants near professional blending performance without moving into much higher price ranges. And to finish, first of all, I tested the Oster Pro Smoothie Blender because I wanted to see if a more traditional glass jar blender could still compete with newer high-powered plastic models. And right away, the 1200-watt motor proved capable of handling smoothies, frozen fruit, and ice with solid consistency, especially when using the dual-direction blade system, which helped pull ingredients down toward the blades for smoother blends without too much stopping. And I really appreciated the 6-cup Bora-class glass jar, because it feels durable premium and resistant to odors and stains, while also being dishwasher safe, which made it pleasant to use daily. And the 7-speed control combined with pulse and pre-programmed settings gave good manual precision for users who like to fine-tune textures rather than rely only on automatic programs. And the included 24-ounce to-go cup added useful versatility for quick breakfasts or post-workout drinks. When it comes to drawbacks, the biggest issue I noticed is the noise level, because this blender is very loud, especially when crushing ice or frozen fruit, which can be disruptive in shared spaces. And although the glass jar feels sturdy, it also makes the blender heavier and less convenient to move compared to plastic pitchers. And while overall performance is strong, it does not quite reach the ultra-smooth results of higher-end blenders when working with very thick mixtures like nut butters without additional liquid. And some durability concerns remain, since a few users reported blade or component issues over time. My conclusion after testing the Oster Pro is that it offers a great balance of power control and durability, with the added benefit of a high-quality glass jar and manual speed options, which makes it ideal for users who prefer a classic blender feel with modern performance. And despite its loud operation and heavier build, it clearly deserves the first place for those who value reliability, versatility, and long-term everyday blending over flashy automation. To wrap up this top 3 of blenders, each model stands out for a different reason, depending on what you expect from your blender on a daily basis. After testing all 3 in real conditions, the choice really comes down to how much power you need, the type of recipes you make most often, and whether you prefer smart programs or manual control. All 3 deliver solid performance in their own way and can handle everyday blending tasks with confidence. If one of these blenders matches your needs, you will clearly feel the difference in your kitchen. If you are interested in the product, the link is in the description. But above all, subscribe to not miss the next videos. See you soon.